Why you keep gaining back every pound you lose after 35. Let me ask you something. How many times have you lost the same weight? Not once, not twice, the same pounds over and over again. You know the cycle. You start off strong. You are proud of yourself. The scale moves and you think this time it's going to be different. Then life happens and the weight comes back every single time. And the part nobody talks about is not the weight coming back. It's that voice, the one that shows up at 4 a.m., the one that whispers, maybe I just don't want it badly enough. Maybe I'm not disciplined enough. Maybe this is just how my body is now. I need you to hear something before we go any further. You did not gain the weight back because you gave up. You gained it back because the thing that caused it was never addressed, and nobody has ever helped you find it. Here is the one thing I want you to walk away with from this video: understanding. The weight keeps coming back because your body is out of balance. And every diet, every program, every supplement you have ever tried addressed the symptoms. None of them found the source. Think about it this way. Imagine your basement is flooding. You grab every towel in the house. You mop it up fast as you can. The floor looks better for a moment, but the pipe is still leaking, so the water will always come back. This is exactly what has been happening with your weight. The diets are the towels. They manage the symptoms, but until someone finds the leaking pipe, the flooding will never stop. And here's what makes this even harder after 35. Your body has changed. Not in a way that means you're broken, but in a way that means that the tools that worked in your 20s are not designed for what your body is dealing with right now. The hormonal shifts, the stress that has been building for years, the nutrients that have been quietly depleted. These are not things a diet can fix. They are things that need to be found first and then addressed in the right order. That is the difference between losing the weight and keeping it off for good. I want to tell you something personal because I think it will completely change how you see this. I'm a functional diagnostic nutrition practitioner. I was an ER nurse and I'm a certified personal trainer. I have spent years helping women understand their bodies and lose weight. And I went through this exact cycle myself. When I hit my 30s, I was competing in bodybuilding. I had an IFBB pro coach. I even worked with Miss Olympia. I owned a meal prep company. I was eating the same clean meals that were working for my clients, lifting heavy weights, doing everything right. And I started gaining weight anyway. My coach assumed that I must be eating something bad on the side. She couldn't explain it. And I was embarrassed because I was the person teaching women what to do. My clients were getting results and I wasn't. So I did what most women do. I pushed harder. I woke up earlier and added a 2-mile run on top of everything else I was doing. Made my meals even cleaner, trained through complete exhaustion, and the weight kept coming back. When I got too fatigued to even train, I went to go see a naturopathic doctor. She drew like 26 tubes of blood. My autoimmune markers came back positive. She gave me supplements and a nutrition plan, but it didn't work. I went to a rheumatologist. He dismissed every test she had run. He ran his own tests, and when I came back for the follow-up, he said, "You know what? I'm glad we found this early." He had a diagnosis, and he tried to load me up with medication. I asked him one question: have these medications ever healed anyone? He said no, I would be on them for the rest of my life. My symptoms would get worse, and when I asked about nutrition, exercise, stress relief, and sleep, he told me that none of that would make a difference. I was sleeping 36 hours and waking up exhausted. I could not train. I was breaking out in rashes. I gained 36 pounds almost overnight. And I was being told that this was just my life now. I refused to accept that. So I went looking for something different. And that's when I found functional diagnostic nutrition. They said they would find the root cause to my symptoms, not manage the symptoms. Find the actual source. I got certified, I ran my own labs, and here's what we found. I had a parasite. My gut was inflamed. My cortisol was in complete burnout. I was estrogen dominant and my minerals were critically low. No wonder nothing worked. My body was not ignoring my effort. It was completely out of balance in ways that made results biologically impossible. The moment we addressed the root causes in the right order, everything changed. I lost 36 pounds in 90 days. My lupus and Sjogren's symptoms went into remission. My energy came back. The rashes stopped. I got off every medication I had been told I would need for the rest of my life. And I realized what happened to me was not unique. It was happening to women everywhere, and nobody was looking for the actual reason why. If you have been in this cycle, I need you to hear this directly. You are not lazy. You are not broken. You are not someone who just cannot figure this out. You are a smart, driven woman who has been given the wrong tools for where your body is actually at right now. And no amount of trying harder with the wrong tools will ever give you lasting results. The cycle ends when you find out what is actually out of balance in your specific body and address it in the right order. Not another diet, not more willpower, not another program that treats every woman the same. Your root cause, specifically yours. When you address that, the weight comes off and it stays off because you did not just lose the weight. You changed the condition that caused the weight gain in the first place. How do you find your root cause? The answer is not what you think. And in the next video, I'm going to show you the test your doctor never ran, but changes everything. Click here and watch it now. I'm Nakia. I'll talk to you soon.